The Secret Train of Maple Hill. In the small, peaceful town of Maple Hill, where the mornings smelled like warm blueberry muffins and the evenings glowed with soft firefly light, lived an adventurous 8-year-old boy named Oliver Reed. Oliver loved three things more than anything else in the world: discovering hidden places, asking curious questions, and trains, especially the old ones that told stories through every scratch and rusty bolt. One quiet summer afternoon, while the sun dipped low behind the golden hills, Oliver wandered behind the town's abandoned railway station, a place grown over with wildflowers, tall grass, and forgotten memories. As he brushed aside a curtain of vines, he noticed something he had never seen before: a tiny metal lever sticking out of the ground. Oliver tilted his head. A lever! Here? But why? He grabbed it with both hands and pulled. Clank! Suddenly, the ground trembled beneath him. The old tracks glowed a soft silver, and from deep inside a dark tunnel, Oliver heard something impossible: the distant whistle of a train. A warm breeze blew past him, carrying the smell of peppermint and fresh cookies. The tunnel lit up like a glowing pathway. Oliver stepped back, stunned, as a small, shining train emerged. Not big, not loud, but magical. It was painted a deep midnight blue, sprinkled with tiny golden stars that twinkled as if the sky itself had settled onto its roof. The train slowed, squeaking gently, and stopped right in front of him. A door opened, and a cheerful voice called, "All aboard! Oliver Reed! You've been expected!" Oliver blinked. Expected? By who? From inside the train stepped a friendly conductor, no taller than Oliver's backpack, wearing a tiny hat and a vest covered in glowing buttons. "My name is Zip," the conductor said proudly. "And this is the Wonderline Express, a train that runs only for kids with brave hearts." Oliver swallowed hard. "Runs where?" Zip grinned. "Anywhere your imagination lets it." Oliver felt his heart flutter with excitement. He took one careful step, then another, and climbed aboard the glowing train. Inside, everything shimmered softly. Seats made of cushy clouds, windows shaped like moons, and colorful lanterns floating overhead like balloons. "Where to first?" Zip asked. Oliver pointed to the window. "Can we fly?" Zip pulled a lever, and the Wonderline Express lifted off the tracks, rising into the sky, soaring over Maple Hill like a shooting star. Oliver gasped. He saw his whole town beneath him: tiny houses, tiny streets, and tiny people who had no idea a magical train was flying above them. The train zipped past cotton candy clouds, glided alongside a flock of glowing birds, and swooped gently between rainbow-colored streams that drifted through the sky like ribbons. "Whoa," Oliver whispered. "This is amazing." Zip nodded. "And we're only getting started." The train carried Oliver through enchanted valleys where trees hummed songs, across sparkling oceans with laughing dolphins, and into peaceful floating islands where the grass felt like warm blankets. Everywhere they traveled, the world felt alive, welcoming, full of secrets waiting to be explored. After what felt like hours of adventure, the train began to slow. "We're heading home," Zip said gently. "But remember, Oliver, the Wonderline Express appears only to kids who believe in possibility." The train drifted down, landing softly on the old tracks behind the station. Oliver stepped outside, turning back to wave. But the train was already glowing brighter and brighter. Foof! In a swirl of stars, it vanished into the tunnel. The tracks dimmed, the breeze stilled. Everything was quiet. But Oliver stood there smiling, his heart warm and glowing. He knew the truth. The Wonderline Express might be hidden, but it was always out there, waiting for the next brave kid to pull the secret lever. And maybe, just maybe, it would return for him again.
Share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.